Hi, everyone, and you're welcome to my channel. It's been a while. I'd like to quickly talk to you today about how you can build your brand while you are seeking your dream job. There's just been a lot that has been said about building your brand. There's a lot that is not, and there's a lot that it is. I'm just quickly going to highlight to you a few things that it is and a few things that it is not, and then how can you build your brand. So, what are the things that your brand is not? Sometimes you hear people say, oh, so many followership on XYZ channel or on XYZ platform means that you have built a brand. No, it's not about the number of followership you have. It's not about your popularity. And then it is also not about what people say, as it were, about you. Okay? What is your brand? One, your brand is what you are known for. Remember, I said it is not what people say about you, but it is what you are known for. When people think about you, what do they remember? That's your brand. It is not about your followership. It is not about how many followers you have, but it is actually about how many ideas, how many thoughts that is attributed to you. When people think about a concept, do they think about you? So, for example, I've done a lot of work with competency framework. So I can tell that really I could consider myself associated with competency framework. But do people talk about me when they think of competency framework? That's another question to ask. However, it is what people associate you with. That's your brand. Your brand is what you are known for, irrespective of how many people are following you. Now that we have set that in place, let's quickly talk about how you build your brand. Like we have said, your brand is what you are known for, right? I would encourage you, number one, for you to build your brand or how to build your brand. Number one thing to do is to sit down and think, what do I want to be known for? And honestly, let's be practicable. A lot of times you don't know, you can't figure out what you want to be known for. There might be more than three or four things you want to be known for. But which of these ones are you quite comfortable with that you can start with? Like Yoruba people will say, "Ibi pelebe, Latin moleje." What does that mean? When you want to start something, you start from the easiest part. So, which of those things that you want to be known for can you quickly start with? So, let me tell you, I told you, oh, I've been working on competency framework for some times now. I love to be known for competency framework, but it's a lot of work that competency framework has to do with. I also love to be known as a people and productivity professional. For me, that's one of the easiest things to do because it's part of my 9 to 5. It's part of the work I do. So it's easy for me to start from that kind of a place. But did I know that that's what I want to be known for in my 200 level in the university? No. But I began to think about how I could help people. Again, I love to help people, you see. But at my early stage, that was not what I wasn't clear that I wanted to be known for that. But it was something I found easy. So you could find certain things easy, even though you don't know or if that's what you want to be known for. It's just one of those things that you want to be known for. I hope you're following. So first, identify those things that you want to be known for. There might be many, but start with what is easy for you. Another example, you want to be known for being knowledgeable about a certain subject. You like that subject, you like that subject matter area or subject matter, then you begin to research it and you start talking about it. And let me say this, you don't have to be a pro in that area before you begin to talk about it. But one caveat, yes, you're not a pro, you're researching, you're talking about it, but need to acclaim yourself as an expert in that area. And that's one of the mistakes that some of us make. Oh, coach this, coach that, CEO of XYZ. You don't want to start your journey looking like what or trying to paint a picture of what you are not. Start with what you know. You don't have to um, put a big hat or a big title to it. All right. Number three, I said some of this earlier on, but let me quickly add to that what a brand is not. A brand is not a portfolio. Now, oh, my brand is CEO of this. It's not a job title. It is pretty much what comes to people's mind when they think about you. Okay. So number what now? Is that number two or number three? How to build your brand. Number two, how to build your brand while you're seeking your dream job. Connect with people. Yes, you have identified your areas of interest or subject matter areas, what you want to be known for, and you want to start talking about it. You will need a network. You need people that you want to share that knowledge with. And that's why you need some platforms. As much as the followership is not your consideration for brand, but it's also a channel that you can leverage to build your brand. So you need a platform, you need a social media platform, you need a professional platform to share this knowledge that you are gaining. So your LinkedIn, your Twitter, if that is associated with your audience, you need that platform to share. And I tell you, if you're a Christian, you're Muslim, you have a congregation you attend, that congregation is also your audience. You belong to a family, you have friends, those are your audience to start with. So you need an audience. Access a platform, build your content, and begin to share. Now, when we talk about content, let's be careful. I've seen a lot of things on the social media today. Oh, I'm a content creator, or I'm this, I'm that. No. When I mean build your content, it's pretty much the knowledge base, what you want to share. And I can assure you, it does not have to be perfect for you to share it. Start small. I have one of my mentees that she has now built very interesting short content on Spotify, and she's sharing her knowledge on that platform. She shares a short podcast. She shares what she knows. I'm really proud of that. And if she's watching this, I'm sure she knows I'm talking about her. That's how to begin to build your brand. Build your brand. Start with where you're at. Build your content. Build your knowledge base, your resources, and start sharing on a platform that you have chosen. I know this is kind of all over the place, but if you can follow one, two, three, identify your interest area, identify your audience, and start to share with them, you can start to build your brand. A few bonus points to this. One thing is clear. Building your brand doesn't have to start with a perfect picture. You don't have to have a perfect picture of what you want to do. I tell you, I'm making this video in the midst of very interesting schedules I have, but I've just made up my mind. However it is, whether with a structure or not, I'm going to show up for you. Now that's one of the things. The other thing is your brand, right, does not have to be all defined. Oh, I'm known on Facebook this way. I'm known on Instagram this way. I'm known on Twitter this way. So I'm going to stick to that. I've read so much content regarding this subject, but I'm sharing with you based on my experience and what has worked for me thus far. Am I there yet? No, I'm not. But you've got to just start. Now, that being said, apart from the beautiful things that you want to be known for, there's so many, there are a number of virtuous things that you should be known for as a professional. No matter what picture you're painting to people. Oh, I want to be known for this. There's certain values I said virtues, right? Values and virtues that you should form as a foundation of your brand. Do you get things done? Oh, you're on LinkedIn, you're known to be the pro of XYZ. But when they call on you, do you get things done? When you get an opportunity to serve, do you serve with all your heart? When in your today's work, whether you're a student or you're a starter or an early career person, you're not yet there. You never blow, yes, but with that little work that you had today, what are you known for? You don't have to be on social media to build your brand. It is what the people around you observe that actually determines your brand. So, do you get things done? Do you look out for other people's good? Do you help people? Do you tend to search for knowledge to aid the excellence of your delivery? Are you known to do an excellent job, or you do a shoddy job, but then you want to be known a certain way on social media? For me, that's the framework, that's the skeleton of a brand. You need that internal structure all set in place before the fluff of what you are known for. Oh, Faith is XYZ on LinkedIn. Oh, she has over 40,000 followers. That's not a brand. No. Does Faith get her job done when she shows up for a 9 to 5? When she promises she's going to deliver this, does she deliver it? When she's assigned a task, does she get that task done to the best of her knowledge or ability? That is your brand. Honestly, that's your brand. So everything else I've said is an addition. Like the Bible says that seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these other things will be added. Every other thing I've said is all this other thing. But what I said at just a few minutes ago is actually that kingdom, is the heart of brand. How do you get your job done? Do you get your job done? Do you solve problems? Do you keep your promises? Do you show up for other people? Do you speak good of people when they're not there? Or you throw people under the bus so that you can look good? No. Those are really the things you need to first fix before you start to build on top of it, before you start to broadcast your person. Honestly, a lot of the progress, the what you want to be known for, right? A lot of blowing you want to blow. We start from what people say about you. Remember, I said earlier on, it is your brand is not what people say about you. When people begin to say XYZ about you without you being the one influencing it, then we're talking about a brand. But when people say XYZ about you and it does not connect to what you want to be known for, you have not started. Whatever they're saying about you needs to connect with what you have defined to be known about you. Okay? Feel free to share your thoughts, your comments, and ask questions, and we can respond to those questions in following videos. Thank you so much. And if you like this content, follow us, subscribe to the channel, and set up a notification. Thank you.